Hey, and welcome to episode 3 of the Lost Souls podcast. This is your host, Alex, and today we're going to be talking about wasting time. Now, we all know what wasting time is, right? We like to think we do. Because, it's that thing that people do when they sit at red lights with their fingers stuck up their ass, right? Uh, it's not so simple, though. A lot of people have a lot of different ideas of what it means to waste time, and actually a lot of people are going to have different perceptions because a lot of people say video games are a waste of time, right? Now, how many people that play video games think playing video games is a waste of time? Their time. Almost none of them because they enjoy it, right? So there's going to be some level where if you're doing something you enjoy, it's not a waste of time, right? Because it's not like people say, oh, that vacation was a waste of time. Because are you really doing anything other than like going and having fun or trying to go and have fun? No, not really. But people don't look at that and say that, oh, hey, like that's just so unnecessary. Nobody wants a vacation. Just not everybody wants video games. It's a little deeper than that, though. Another example would be like with college, right? Some people say that college is a waste of time. Well, that's only true if you don't know what you want out of it and aren't trying to get it. See, because if you're going to college for the wrong reasons, then yeah, it's going to be a waste of time. If you're going to college because somebody else told you to go to college, if you're going to college and you don't know what the hell you want to do, yeah, all those are wastes of time. If you use college to further yourself toward the goal you have, then yes, college is a beneficial thing, even if it does cost an arm and a leg and 3 kidneys. But it's See, take me for example. When I tried going back to college for the first time, I'm not sure, I might not try another time. Uh, I went because I wanted connection. I didn't go because I had an idea for a degree or a career path or a goal I even wanted. I wanted to go back because I wanted some friends and I didn't want to feel so damn lonely, right? And so I'm like, oh, it'll be so easy. I'll go back and I'll make friends in college and it'll all be good. And then I had reality smack me straight across the face and remind me that's how shit works, right? And I went, fuck this shit. And pretty blew up a whole semester. First semester, I was a fucking 4.0. And I blew up the semester damn near. I still laugh about that. Anyway. That's not really the point here. Uh, it's that people that wasting time is something that really people don't understand, right? Because there are so many things like to some people working out could be a waste of time, even though to the person doing it it's not, right? So what makes working out not a waste of time to the person doing it? Because if take some random ass person who doesn't actually enjoy fitness or is like doesn't actually go to the gym and they see somebody who's in the gym spending like hell I don't know spending 2 hours a week in the gym, right? You'd be like, you are wasting your time spending so much time with weights and just pushing them around. And it's like, well, no, not really, because this person, they're like doing something. They're working toward their fitness goal, right? So wasting time should always be taken within the context of what the person's trying to accomplish, right? And so let's take it dating. Go look at dating for a second, or like not even dating, pre-dating, whatever the hell you want to call that. It's the most confusing shit I've ever experienced in my life, but whatever you want to call it. A lot of people will consider, like, say you're pre-dating, which is like when it's not even when the guy is vetting, because when the guy has decided that he's like down for whatever the hell that's called, there is no like turning back. Then he's not the one like on trial. It's the guy that's on, or he's the one that's on trial. It's not the girl who's on trial at that point. And they go through the blank 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 whatever, and then shit goes wrong. And then now what do the people say whenever like they're in the pre-dating stage and never makes it to the proper dating stage, and nothing ever happens. They go, well, that's a waste of fucking time. Was it though? Well, maybe for half the parties involved, but for one half of the parties involved, it wasn't a waste of time. You know why? Because at least half the parties were probably pursuing something they wanted. See, that's what starts to grind my gears about dating, right? Because like in that context, say I'm the guy who the girl didn't want to fucking date anymore. Like they vetted and like, fuck this dude, he's a piece of shit, which I think actually happened multiple times. You know, uh, was that might have been a waste of time for the woman, for the girl involved, because they're like, oh, he was never gonna make it, right? But for me, on the other side of it, I was pursuing what I wanted, right? I was pursuing the things I wanted to pursue, and that is objectively just not a waste of time. It's actually quite the opposite of a waste of time. It's I couldn't have spent my time any better because I was in pursuit of the thing I wanted, in pursuit of a goal. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, this is what gets like topsy-turvy, mixed upside down in this world, is that there are so many times where the only thing people are doing are pursuing what they want, and they get fucking blasted for it, right? And you know, you can have your opinions about like, oh, maybe you shouldn't have done that, and maybe you shouldn't have acted this way, and maybe you shouldn't have went so far. And it's like, yeah, that's true, but I'm pretty sure that Alexander the Great didn't conquer the fucking Eastern Europe by having restraint. Anyway, I made myself laugh. Oh, fuck you, that was funny. But the point, like, it's true. Like, people don't actually accomplish things they want by sitting back and saying, I don't have to actually push this that hard. That doesn't happen. That's not how this shit works. Although that's how, people expect society to work. Simple, easy, quick, and with no resistance whatsoever, except the world has never fucking worked that way. And I guarantee your life has never fucking worked that way. How many times have you experienced some kind of difficulty that you had to push through or push past in order to keep going? Well, all the time. Is that wasted time? Because to the guy in that example I was talking about, to me, I was just pushing past the resistance I had to get through. Right? Does that make any sense? And maybe nobody's listening to me. And maybe I've started rambling already. But it's like, no. Like, there comes a point to where, like, either you're passive or you're active, right? And people try to tell you where you need to direct your active energy toward. You do it like, oh, well, you need to study and you need to work a good job and make money and be drone to big business for many hours of week so you can have money. And it's like, no. Like, I'll prefer just to actually do my thing on my own. Sorry, that was bad. I should have prepared. Damn it. Anyway, but like, people tell you where they want you to direct your active energy, and the issue with that is that your active energy is yours to decide. Now, it's not good to be passive. It's not good to sit around and just let energies affect you and toil you and fluctuate you and fuck with you, right? That's not good either. But you also have to be like responsible for where you direct your own energy and put it in a direction of something that you want, right? I can't just expect my energy to come back to me or take me somewhere when I don't put my energy there, right? That's actually what manifestation is. Like, this is what people need to kind of sit back and realize, I guess. And I'm guilty of it too. Jesus Christ, I suffer from, I don't even want to get into it, but, I'm guilty of not stepping up and being like the person in my life pushing it forward. But you get stuck in these ruts where like the world is like swallowing you whole, and it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Because the only thing that the world seems to have to offer you is expectations of who you're supposed to be that don't align with who you see yourself as, and expectations that don't align with an identity that you even want to have. And yet, despite this, you're still expected to hold the line and become this person that you don't even want to be. And I say, fuck that. If you don't want to be that person, don't be that person. I mean, I'm sure as hell not. I'll fight until the day I die. But it's about, doing the things and pushing for the things that you want in this life. And you can't spend your entire life cowering behind a cover or a sheet or a microphone and expecting to get real results back in the real world. And as long as you're trying to get the results that you want, you're not wasting fucking time. That was the whole tea here. Like nothing's wasting time as long as you're putting energy toward the things that you want. That's how you need to define what wasting and what not wasting time is. And maybe it'll help like click something in somebody's head, because I'm gonna try to start making these a little shorter, because nobody wants to hear me drone on for 20 minutes every day. So take it away. What's wasting time? Well, wasting time is not pursuing the things that you want. Nothing more, nothing less. And you define whether or not your time is being wasted, because it's your time to spend, right? Nobody else can tell you what to do with your time, because you don't have all of it in the world, and it's gonna run out one day, and it's gonna catch up to you. And so before that happens, spend your time wisely pursuing what you want. Don't let anybody else tell you what you want. Like really, don't let anybody else tell you what it is you want out of this life, because only you can make those decisions for yourself. All right, I'm out of here. Peace. I hope that I've not, spoke absolute nonsense this entire time, and I hope maybe you took something away from it or laughed a little bit at some of my bad jokes. All right. Bye.